this Converse Chuck Taylor is such a classic style. It goes with anything. It's there's nothing to criticize about this design. But one thing, in terms of fashion industry, we don't often talk about is like how usable it is, how wearable it is, how easy it is to use certain product. I have one certain criticism against this pair of sneaker. That is how tedious it is to put this on. You have to untie your sneaker all the way, maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of like strings all the way. So I have this idea of utilizing a YKK zipper that
YKK on your zipper.
I have on my hands to create this strap that makes it easier for you to put on this Converse sneaker. It off like this, maybe like this here, and roughly just put it off like so. Just drawing it on here visually, see where it matches. Side roughly where this hole is, and this hole is, and then distance between it is, let's say, 5.2. In reality it's 5. Yeah, let's say 5. And then let's just draw it out, and let's just cut a piece of leather to see if it matches. So I just need to roughly use this area like so. 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter, there we go. Sizing that I was looking at is pretty ugly, obviously, because it's like, throwaway pieces. So what I would do is probably to draw a perpendicular line in between, like so, where the first hole probably will be. And then what I would do is to mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 holes are. Again, this is just very quick and dirty prototype. Right, cool. Done. So after this, we use this tool to punch a hole. Alternative way is to stamp it like with a hammer. But for a quick one, I would rather do this because I don't have to prepare all these other tools like hammers or punch holes. Yeah, so the problem with this this layout that I have right now is that the hole kind of aligns with each other. That's not a problem, looks like, by the way it looks like. But when you want to insert it, there is a problem with this whole position where, so it just doesn't fit. So I need to cut it shorter right here and slimmer as well, so that it could slide it inside. Yeah, always make sure to at least minimally measure 3 points, because 2 points you can make it crooked. 3 points makes it a bit more certain that it's gonna be a straight line. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Let's see, it's very dusty right now. Not dusty, but Okay, so let's just follow the same rule. So it makes the shoelace kind of redundant overall, And then sizing, I think, is kind of pretty good. I just have to add this shoelace zipper inside, like here. Oh, it doesn't have to go all the way. Right. So we just gotta draw a line. Right. So that's just roughly the area we gotta chop off. This thing is gonna go like so. We try to apply a adhesive. And the other side is just to see where it roughly sits, because it's not, again, I'm not in the final version of it. I'm gonna stitch it up and, you know, make it look kind of nice. But for now, we just want to try to see if this concept works. It's a concept validation, basically. Right. I've decided to probably just stitch it up right here to see if it really fits in my Converse and see if it works. Just to stitch up like this single line, 2 lines, just to secure it in place. If it works. I haven't been working on this for a long time, since I was working on different things. So this is a sample that I made over a few months ago that I recorded, and I probably just showed you. And I want to make it with some other materials. You know, at this point, I like blue pretty much, but it kind of, it's not very interesting in a way. So I'm thinking maybe I should go with just, you know, boring black like this, or white. This is like very simple shape anyway, so I have mocked it up on Illustrator so I could print it out. This piece of leather, I might just trim it off like this, so that I'll just cut off like first, and then, you know, just trim off the excess later. I forgot the name. The guy told me it's the same tannery as Hermes. You know, whether true or not, I think it is true, but you know, it doesn't really matter. But the quality of leather is pretty good. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see it, but pretty nice. So I want to keep it. I want to play safe this time. So use a masking tape to tape it. Right. I love doing this, man. It's so fun. You know, I think first and foremost for me, it's like I love to make things, and that's like the most therapeutic part of my life. To be able to, you know, make things. So I wish to be able to do this more often next year, but you know, you gotta focus on things that kind of matters. And to me, the focus of my life right now is to make a business out of Gira. So cool. Okay, I need this this piece of, I don't know what it is actually. I need this board, and since it's gonna be very smashingly loud, I bought this cushion so that it kind of dumps out the sound. Don't know if it's making a difference, but you know, it's better than nothing probably. So I'll just hammer into it. This looks so rusty. I need to probably maintain it. I don't know how. And 3 times. Which looks like this. So now I'm ready to cut the excess pieces. So like in the middle and side. So yeah, let's move on to that. So the easiest way is to punch a hole in the corner and then trim it off later. Just gonna make the tiniest hole that you can even tell is there, like this level. Hold on a second, let me, before I show you this. Yeah, this is the level of holes I'm looking at. So right, let's just remove the tape, see if it's fine. I mean, which it should. Obviously it looks a bit, you know, cleaner than what it was, obviously, because this is just you know, prototype that I made over a month ago, and of course material makes a huge difference. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, of course, is to essentially I just want to reuse this zipper itself, so I'm just gonna get rid of it and attach it here. But the difference is, when I did this, I just, you know, directly, you know, stitch it onto it. But I want to glue it first, so that I could place this on it in place before I start stitching it. I'll heat up this metal piece and then make kind of scorched line. Yeah, the fire is on. Heat it up. From a professional, so I might be just freestyling it too much. Sorry, the fire is still on, but yeah, this is how it looks like. Yeah, you could probably see this slight shadow maybe. Just tap it. And next line, and then always make sure to. So these are like six holes together, but always make sure to overlap at least 2 lines, so that I could retain a straight line. So basically I'm applying this this Toco Pro to kind of finish the surface. Even the back surface, I want to kind of make it kind of smooth enough so that it doesn't kind of rub off and, you know, come off, you know, weaken the structure. Because this leather by nature, I think, feels like a bit fluffy. Not sure, I think maybe the material is not exactly dense as you would expect, so I want to kind of reinforce that kind of density by, you know, applying this sort of application. So this is like where essentially it is ending, so I'm just gonna mark longer. Okay, so I'm in the middle part. Yeah, brilliant. So I'm just gonna apply this glue like around 10 mil, and so it's this, and let it dry. I like to do this on the surface of this board, so I don't want to do that, and I think I squeezed out a bit too much. Fairly dry, so I'm just gonna put it together. Just gonna again realign it from the edge, maybe. Yes. And then okay, cool, and apply it to the surface. Right, cool. So yeah, so I'm done with gluing two pieces. So now the last thing I'm gonna do is to stitch it up all the way across. So I finished these 2 pieces yesterday, and you know, it looks pretty good. Probably like trim off these edges with scissors, in this case, because it won't be visible much. Right, leave all these like fluffy edges, and it's not nice. Obviously, it's gonna, you know, wear off easily. So using this, because this is coming like made of nylon or all these like material, so it will melt with the fire. So just apply it ever so slightly, then just closing it off. Boom. Yeah, trimming is done. Sorry, messy table, but when you make things, the table's gonna be messy, obviously. But for the last touch, I want to have extra kind of pull tab, have this kind of leftover material. I might just kind of create pull tab like this. So essentially, gonna be like, oh sorry, yeah, like this, where I could just pull up. Yeah, this sort of tool to hammer in maybe. Right, so yeah, I mean, this pretty much looks good though. Okay, so I finished this zipper. Should be working perfectly. So yeah, it's done essentially. So I'm just gonna try to see it if it's gonna work on my shoes. So yeah, let's just try this on. And one side is on, second setting is this one. So this is how it looks like. Let me show you my feet. It's indoors, so this is how it looks like. Ooh, pretty sick, huh? And this is how it looks like. And as I mentioned to you, if I don't do anything, you can't really tell if I'm doing anything. But the point is, like, maybe if you show it, you know, if it's shorter, it kind of reveals how, like, a bit of a difference, obviously. And this is how it feels.